Performance repetitions also benefit from the new possibilities in Vienna Instruments Pro. First of all, you can deactivate certain samples of a performance repetition patch. We're loading a staccato repetition. The red buttons show how many repetitions are available in each patch, in this case 9. Now let's play a repetition pattern with more than 9 notes. You hear that the last note is a little longer than the others. If you don't like that, simply deactivate the last note. Now listen to this short example that illustrates the machine gun effect you get without performance repetitions. We'll deactivate all notes but the first one and then add more and more repetition notes as we play. The possibility to activate only certain notes is also great when using the dynamic repetitions. We'll load some crescendo staccato repetitions and the recorded pattern sounds like this. Now we're looking for a pattern that makes use of only 3 notes in forte, so we'll deactivate the first 4 and the last 2 repetition notes. As a comparison, the same in piano, let's activate 2, 3 and 4. Of course, it's also possible to skip some repetitions. We'll activate 3, 5 and 7 and we'll get a stronger crescendo. Creating different copies of the same patch in different cells makes the most out of a rather simple performance repetition patch, and we can switch between different patterns live by using key switches or any other controller. You can also adjust the repetition threshold values now, which defines the time of the break before the repetitions start from the first notes again. This repetition patch is a good example. We'll activate 2, 4, 6 and 8 and play 3 notes. Then, after a break that's shorter than half a second, we'll play the 4th note. As we're still within the repetition threshold, this 4th note will be the loudest. With a lower repetition threshold, the same pattern will sound different. The 4th note will trigger the first piano note of the repetition. And there's another nice feature available. Most performance repetition patterns will not trigger the starting note a second time as long as the repetition pattern lasts. So if you are playing a pattern with more repetitions than we recorded, the repetitions are cycling and you will automatically skip the starting note. This is indicated by a 1 in the first repetition button instead of a red button. And you can change this setting, including the starting note with each cycling repetition, by clicking and holding down Alt at the same time.